Sweetie, are you still awake? That's good. Can I come to your bedroom? I need to tell you a few things. Nothing bad, I promise. You're not in trouble. Sit here, please. Yes, on the bed right next to me. I've been noticing you a little bit under the weather lately. Is there anything you need to talk about? I've seen how you played with the other kids. It seems more like they were playing with you. Are these kids bothering you? I swear if they are, I'll have a long talk with their parents. You know you don't need to be with them if you don't like them, right? Well, you can play with other friends. I'm sure they won't mind. Like Ceres. She was your best friend, wasn't she? Why don't you go check up on her tomorrow? Yeah, I know she has a boyfriend. But you're still friends, right? I mean, she wanted you to go meet him, didn't she? She told you she'll marry you when you get older? Oh, sweetie. Come here, please. Let me give you a hug. I promise you, one day you'll find your soulmate. It might take you a long time, but you need to keep searching. Don't ever give up. Promise you'll never give up. Better? You can tell me anything you want. As long as I'm alive, I promise I'll try my best to solve all your problems. I made that promise 27 years ago, and I've yet to break it. I love how your pointed ears feel against my chest. What? No, of course you're not slow. I'm telling you the truth. I know it must be hard, dear, to see the other children become faster, stronger, and smarter than you, at a pace you can barely perceive. This is just how humans are. But that doesn't make you slow. If that was true, you wouldn't be jumping and running around at 5 a.m. every night. You think I couldn't hear you? Did you forget your mummy was an adventurer before she found you? I used to hear anything sneaking up on my back when I was an adventurer. The tiniest of steps and the quietest of voices, including your cries when you were this tall. Oh my little elf is seeking knowledge, aren't they? Well, I was thinking of waiting until you get a little bit older, but I know you're mature enough. Promise me one thing though, no matter what I tell you, don't cry. Seeing tears run down your face is the worst of my pains. Thank you, my child. Remember, breaking a promise is 100 years of bad luck. Okay, I get it. You double promise. Let me tell the tale of how I found the light of my life. You. You see, Mummy didn't have the best life. Adventurers tend to have it rough. But that's a story for another day. I hopped between parties like a bunny running away from a fox. It took me 5 years to find the right group of adventurers, and another 5 to master our skills. We were indomitable, invincible, inseparable. Or so we thought. We were powerful enough to think we could defeat a dragon on our own. So when a mission to take one down appeared on the quest board, we didn't think twice. The reward was pretty good too. If we completed 2 or 3 missions like these, each one of us could live comfortably for 100 years to come. But none of us wanted to retire. No. We had a big ego, bigger than the dragon we were going up against. And trust me, that thing was huge. Remember that dragon skeleton in the museum? That dragon was at least twice as big as that, maybe even bigger. And you thought they were huge already. You'd be surprised, my little elf, but the size never intimidated any of us. We were brave, and so we searched for the beast for days, weeks. I think we spent a month looking for it. It was burning down a village one day, flying to God knows where the next. But after losing hope of catching up to it, almost by pure coincidence, a miracle happened. The big bad dragon loomed in the horizon, burning down a secluded village and everyone with it. We were the good guys, so we couldn't let that happen. We jumped into battle, my sword and shield ready to give and take any hit, the paladin readying his spells to protect us from the flames and smite the dragon, the ranger preparing a shot to go straight through the dragon's eye, and the bard. Nothing. I just remembered some of her jokes, that pesky little elf. Yes, sweetie, she was an elf just like you. No, I'm afraid you can't meet her. You'll understand when my tale is over. You see, that dragon was strong, stronger than we thought. We couldn't run away and our party fell one by one, but we didn't give up. We saw the dragon wounded and thought we could keep up. Just a few more hits and we'll beat the big, bad dragon. Your mama slashed its belly with her sword, and the dragon yelled its last roar. We won. We defeated the beast. But when I look back, I realised I was the only one left. I wanted to break down and cry, but someone beat me to that. A certain little elf's voice reached my ears. I thought my body couldn't move after that, but someone was in danger, and I was the only one around. So I ran and ran and ran, with all my strength. When I reached that little voice through all the dragon fire, I saw them, a cute, small, newborn elf, and besides them, no, I don't think I should tell you that. Huh? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Shh, I'm almost done with the story. I took that little elf with me, carried them in my arms so far until I couldn't walk anymore. The people at the guild gave Mum a lot of gold as a reward. We were planning on splitting it, but now I had it all, and nothing at the same time. I made the toughest decision in my whole life, and sold almost everything I owned. I moved to this village, and bought this house with what I earned from the mission. A nice gentle house in a village far away from any possible danger, to rise and take care of that lonely elf, and maybe make them feel loved. Well, who do you think that elf was? That's right, it was you, sweetie. I wanted you to live a life full of joy and wonder for as long as I'm alive. I'm glad I lived to see you grow. Doesn't matter if you haven't grown as much as your friends or other humans. What for you is just your childhood, for us is our whole lives. I know that can be hard to wrap your head around. It's hard for me too. But if I could, I'd take care of you for 100 years and more. You see, us humans are like blades of grass, bright, sharp and fast growing. But we don't last very long, unlike you elves. You're a tree that's barely sprouting. You'll grow slower than us, and you'll see thousands of blades of grass while you grow, even if most of them will not be there by the time you've grown your full branches. But I promise, sweetie, that is not a curse, but a blessing. You'll see such wonderful sights. You'll be there to witness history. And while it might take you a little bit longer to do what I can do, you will have centuries to master whatever skill you like the most. If you want to be an archer, by the time you're 200, you will always hit the target. If you want to be a baker, you'll sell the most delicious pastries this kingdom has ever seen. And if you want to become a fighter, just like Mummy, I'll let you have my sword. That way, whenever you look into its silvery reflection, you'll see my image, even when I'm no longer around. You really paid attention to my story, huh? Yes, sweetie. I sold almost everything I had. But that sword, my sword is a reminder of my past, of what I was, of my party members, and of the day I met you. Do you want me to show it to you? Okay, but we'll have to wait until tomorrow. Mummy's got to get a good night's sleep. Our crops aren't going to take care of themselves, and you should be meditating by half an hour ago. I know I called you here. I told you you're not in trouble, but you might be if I catch you awake in the next 30 seconds. Well, well, well. Since you've been so good lately, we'll go visit Celeste tomorrow. I'm sure she's dying to see you again. Good night, my little elf.